Oh my gosh, we don't even have time for this. We gotta go right into the trade. We're booming to the upside right here. 82,800 for Bitcoin. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. 82,820 for BTC, and we are booming to the upside. The trade is banging. If you took it in the traded group, no stop loss got hit in the making of that trade. We are booming to the upside. It is awesomely out of control. Flag is too loud for me. Always flips on the screen. Wow, 82,800 for Bitcoin. Shout out to all the beautiful people here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing this blessed moment with us. We love you and we appreciate you. 82,780 for Bitcoin. Wow. And there's a big order up there at 83,000. It looks like we are in an all-time high yet again for Bitcoin. All-time highs for BTC. We are ripping to the upside, baby. Shout out to anyone that jumped in 2 weeks. Last night, we made this trade bouncing off the 200 MA. I saw that we had this beautiful support. We bounced off support. We are cooking, good looking to the upside. Absolutely beautiful. Boom, boom, boom. Shout out to everybody else here on the trade. Bang, bang, bang. 82,800 for Bitcoin. And we are rocking here. If you're on MEXC with me, up 20%. It's a $100,000 trade. We are up 20%, booming to the upside. I put a lot of meat and potatoes into this trade. This thing is banging to the upside. Can we get all the way to 83,000? And I just keep doing what I do, keep trading the same way that I always trade, just bit by bit. And, you know, it's about doing what you got to do and staying disciplined. You know, becoming successful is becoming disciplined. You want to be a successful trader, you got to become disciplined. And you got to pay yourself. Like, I like where I'm at right here on this $800 trade. I mean, booming. Absolutely booming to the upside. But what if this goes all the way to 100K? See, that's the thing everyone always dreams. First thing we're going to do is move all the stop losses to break even. I'm in there for 100 racks. I don't want to lose it all. I just kept adding as I saw us getting above key levels. They kept going up and down, up and down, up and down. The third time they went up and down. So they did this. I was like, okay, you didn't get me. They did this. They didn't get me. They did it the third time. I said, all right, I'm in. I said, you've convinced me that I'm right now. And what are the odds you're going to get them again? And so I stayed in the trade. This was the trade, though. You see? By using wide parameters and heavy positions, I'm able to take advantage of when they go after the high leverage people and still make gains. See, this is my strategy to kind of avoid getting stopped out. Now I'm in break even. I cannot lose this trade of $978. I'm teaching you guys how to print money. Bang, bang, bang. Right? This is how you do it, baby. Every single time. Beautiful days, beautiful times. Printing. And there we hit the $1,000 mark for the trade. 83,000 for Bitcoin. We did it, everybody. $83,000 Bitcoin to the upside, baby. Money printer go brrr. And you know, 83,000 seems like a good take. We have some more room here on the 15-minute, but we're getting a little far away. I just feel like it's a good time to take some profits out the trade. You can go to close here, hit the limit, drag it all the way. If it will, can I even get out of here? $1,000 trade at 83,000, but now it just like, why would it stop? Everyone in there wishes they got in, and now they're just jumping in. They're aping in right now, right? Like, everyone wishes they had found their way, and now this thing has broken out of the rising wedge to go parabolic to $85,000, right? Isn't that just kind of the next step here for Bitcoin? All right, euphoric to 85,000. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. If you want to jump into the trading group and get the call that I gave this morning, you would have been in the trade. You would be up booming to the upside, covered with no stop loss getting hit, knowing exactly how I did this. So transparent. Never mind alts, never mind token metrics. I share my entire portfolio once a week. Every Thursday, we do a private screen share. This is the place to be. Right here, right now. This is it. If you love cryptocurrency, put your hand up. Put a 333. If you like making gains, put a 333. If you love your life, put a 333. If you know that there's no better place to be on the internet than right here, right now, with the Crypto Lifer, put a 333 in the comment section. I want to see that thing blowing up with 333s to the point of no return. Let's go to 1,100, baby. Can we hit 1,100? I want to see it. My hands are sweaty. I don't even like saying that anymore. Palms are sweaty. That guy's such a piece of... Nice guy. Piece of cake. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Bitcoin ties all around. Ralph Lauren jackets, baby. Keeping it fresh to death, man. Okay, there we are. 1,100 on the trade. 83,000. Oof. 82,963. We're slipping. 83,000. Look at the smaller time frames for Confluence. Oof. I'm going to take mine there. I'm taking mine. I'm taking mine if I can take it. If I can get it. If I can even get out of the trade. Bugging out this morning. There we go. Okay. Oof. I'm out. I mean, 83,000. I'm not trying to be greedy. I was in that trade for about, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes. I made $1,000. I'm going to take my gains. Babe, what do you want me to buy you today? I made $1,000, honey. I'm just saying. Man, we don't like No greed, baby. Who's the palms? What he got? You're funny. I love you, brother. Fibs, I love you, man. You're funny, bro. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Are we going to continue to the upside is the question. How did I figure out where we were going? That's what we're going to do right now. Let's take a look at the 1 minute chart. I mean, this thing looks like it's going to continue to rip. It really does. Look at this, 83,169. I guess there was no reason to leave the trade, but I just, I want to be paid and I'm heavy spot. Oh my God, this thing's going to rip on me though, isn't it? It is. Back to the 30-second, the 5-second chart. Insanity, 83,230 as it continues to rip to the upside. Bitcoin, 5-second chart. What do you got for me? Why am I on the 5-second? When the price action starts to move extremely fast, it's like a car. It's hard to tell how fast it's going, right? So you need technology. Like when a car is going a simple mile, you can kind of look, oh, it's 30, 40 miles an hour. But when it starts ripping, you're like, I don't know. Was it 80? Was it 100? So we use like a meter, right? So, using technical analysis is just metering price action. The smaller time frames just give us a better view of what's happening. Once price goes out of control, parabolic, we're just trying to find out where it could continue to go here. Okay? Buy her a new Rolls Royce, baby. ICP about to rip. Yeah, palms are sweaty. Yeah, shout out to Sammy, cup and handy. God bless, brother. Shout out to you, my friend. Shout out to everybody that followed the way with me since we were getting into Bitcoin back at 14, back at, $14,000 ago, you know what I mean? And back at 15K, 16,000, 19,000, 15.8 was the hot one. So look at this thing. It's in a bit of a flag here. 5-second chart really is all I got to go on. The whole world wishes they got into Bitcoin. You have to start understanding what's happening, right? The whole world wishes they got in. All-time highs for Bitcoin as we speak right now at the present moment in time. 83,300 for Bitcoin. I just got out of my position and this thing is continuing to rip. I was greedy. I could have been a little more humble and let it go, but I wanted to sell and have my cake. But I can't eat it too now. It looks like we're going to 83,740. Oof. A little bit of bearish div here on the 5-second. Why am I on the 5-second? There's no other chart really that we can get on that's going to give us what's likely going to happen here. I've done this. Don't do this at home. I'm a professional. Okay. You now have 5-second support at this resistance at about 83,300. If we lose that, we can come right back down. Here we go, baby. People start taking a little bit of profit now. And I mean, the key is to sell into the green. You know what I'm saying? I was riding the 15-minute, which exploded away from the 21-day moving average. Okay, so I got in here. Let me show you why I got in pretty heavily with 100 grand in the trade, like the $100,000 position, because when I saw the 50-minute curving up, I knew that I could go heavy and likely get some gains. I'm a day trader when it comes to leverage. I'm a leverage day trading, so I don't really care. Bitcoin can continue up, do whatever it wants. I want to make sure I make 300 to 500 a day. And if I can make 1,000 to 2,000, I'll take it. Today, we made well over $1,000. I woke up to gains, made 2 trades, one on weeks, one here, made another one, sold that one, and then got back in heavy and rode that one to the upside. It's been an awesome morning. So blessings on blessings for everyone to be here. So when the 15-minute was low there, let me show you again. Sorry, I kind of got off topic. I trade stochastics RSI with a touch of the 21. When we're touching the 21, the Stokes are curving. It tells me that something is brewing here. And then I saw them go up and down many times, and I was watching this higher channel for Bitcoin, right? And looking for this bigger breakout all the way up to, you know, $85,000. 85.5 is that next target, like, you know, if we can hold the zone, right? So we'll get back into brass tacks and we're going to see what's happening. So yeah, we broke out, and now, you know, you can clearly see what's going on here on the 15 minutes. So we're going to break down top-down analysis for you, but we're going to get back to the 50-minute as soon as we humanly can. And then, you know, there might even be another trade here on this 1-minute time frame. I showed you the smaller time frames, but we could even just, you know, flag out the 1 minute. And this is why my strategy is when I teach you how to flag out, because when most people are going to get scared, they're not going to know what to do. You're going to be able to continue. How do I continue to push gains when we're in price discovery? When most people think, oh, they're going to keep shorting. Most people short, right? Most people are just like, oh, we should short the market. Again, man, this is why you almost have to use the smaller time frames. Like, there's no other way. That's what I started learning. Wow, this thing is just a monster, man. You have to, let's logically think about what's happening too. Because when you think about it logically, like, why did I even get out of my trade when you think about it logically, right? Just because I have the habit, it's my habit of paying myself. It could be a bad habit, I guess, you know, at the wrong and right time. Wow, this thing is just a monster, man. Right. That's what they do. I mean, when price action is this mean, there's just no other way to track it. You got support right now at 83,400. If you bounce, I mean, you're likely going to rip to 84. You fall back down, you look for the double bottom off 83,000. Could extend this trend line. This is the 5-second chart. This isn't the first time we've done this on the show. We've done this many times in price discovery when Bitcoin's out of control. Even days when we weren't in price discovery, we've been on the 1 second before here on the channel. Usually in a reversal, a heavy reversal, we used the 1 second not too long ago. Okay? This is how you can track Bitcoin when no one else can. You shrink down. You know when to shrink out, you know when to shrink down. You shrink out when you load up on big time frames, like I put out in the Twitter post that made massive gains. All right. There's a trade right there. High risk, high reward for sure. Want to see if I could possibly set that trade up while I'm there, but wow, 83,600 for Bitcoin, just absolutely ripping. I let go of a great position. Dang, just to show off on a win. But hey, I won, didn't I? Dear Lord, thank you for the ability to win in front of people. May I always be blessed. Help me never ever think bad about a win. I'm so appreciative that I didn't lose. I could have lost, right? Rising wedges break down. Look at that. Does it get back inside the pattern? Was our high 83,565 out of this rising wedge? Look, we double bottom there off 83.5. This is pretty insane. Pushes the target. The more you consolidate, the higher you'll go. Seeing if I can get a handle on this here. attempting to find this pattern on the 1 second chart now. I got it locked in. So if we go parabolic, this is what's going to happen here. Just give me a moment here, please. Come on, baby, there. Okay, I was like, don't do this. So you see we got this support here. And remember, this is the 1 second chart, so it's treacherous. And I've rarely traded, so I'm not like amazing at it. But I'm just looking and attempting to lock in here. We would go to 84,267. The stop would be at like, well, you go pretty deep. You know, 83,235, right? Now it looks like we're dumping. Yeah, we're gone. All right. Starting to cool off. Looks like we made a nice high there, though, at 83,660. That could be where people start taking some profits. I want to look at the bigger time frames eventually and get out of here. Had that coiled up and started to stay above the 200, and maybe it gets back inside too. I mean, there's a chance this thing still rips. This is crazy business right now. I should risk some of the 1,000 on the 1 second for fun, right? 173 for 620 and see if I can win the trade. If we get back above the 200 MA, I'll trade the 1 second for fun. I could even risk less if I want to be a super risk $100 on the 1 second. I'll most likely lose it. But if we crack that 200 MA, there we go. So Sammy trades the 1 second now. Let's see. Let's see. Likely to get rocked. Never trade the 1 second. So let's see. A bit of a shoulder, head and right shoulder there. Up $21 to the 1 second chart. Oh. This thing's moving like a pendulum here. Okay, let's go. Up $34 to the 1 second. Move that stop loss for coverage. $32 to the 1 second. $42 to the 1 second chart. Trading the 1 second for Bitcoin. My goodness. Come on, can we get the pop here with low stochastics? Let's go. This is it. This is the explosion. On the 1 second, trading the 1 second. Sammy, can you do it? Sammy! No! Sammy, put the break even on the 1 second. Sammy to break even on the 1 second. Sammy trading the 1 second chart. Sammy, go, baby. Oh my gosh, no, we're pausing. No, get away. No, don't freeze up on me. No. I'm taking my 100 on the 1 second. I'm taking my 100 on the 1 second. I'm taking it. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Woo. 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 83,730 for Bitcoin. Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. 83,800. This thing looks like it's going to moon. It looks like I could have just stayed in it to win it. The 1 second showing us the way here for Bitcoin. As we go to $84,000 Bitcoin, this is out of control. My net worth spiraling out of absolute control. I'm shaking here on stream. I can't believe it. Babe, could you get me my watch? I just like to have it on. I forgot it. $500, man. Legend. Bro, I keep getting up and going to the bathroom, getting food, and coming back, and my scalp's 10% in profit with less than 10 minutes. Man, what a move for BTC there to the upside on the 1 second. Let's see if we can actually find out where we're likely going to go here. Wow, look at the 5 second, though. The 5 seconds about to rip again. Look at this. Previous support is resistance. We got some support there now. So that's your support zone. I mean, you're going to bounce, right? Out the flag to the upside. Why not? Like, that's a beautiful trade right there. And it's gone. Look, my 1 second would have just kept mooning. Insanity. No problems. $83,790 for Bitcoin. Unbelievable. Bitcoin at an all-time high. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. My name's Sam Price, the Crypto Lifer. I've been trading for, I started trading 15, 16 years ago. Started doing technical analysis about 10 years ago. Have been toying with the charts ever since. I absolutely love the charts. Trade the S&P, trade Bitcoin, trade all sorts of assets. And I get a pretty good lock on what's happening here. No matter what asset it is, we have a pretty good way of figuring it out just by using all the tips, tricks, and tools that technical analysis provides. It really gives you, a pathway to see in the dark where most people just can't see. You're able to put together a picture that's pretty nice of what's likely going to happen. You can see we now have some support there too. Bounce, bit of a shoulder, head, right shoulder. I've been seeing this shape a lot recently for Bitcoin. And let's just talk about what happened here. Everyone was watching Bitcoin around 54,000. It popped up to 64, 69. Then it played games. Enough people kind of were bearish. They made some sentiment. They got people scared. People worried that Bitcoin wasn't the big kahuna, wasn't the one. They kind of got in their heads a little bit. Then they got election fear. They got all this stuff going on. And I don't know what happened, but people just decided that they were going to wait. You can't wait on Bitcoin. Then it was a beautiful weekend. A little warmer on the East Coast at times. Last weekend too. People may have got distracted. Not here in Florida though. We were on point here. And so what happened is people just slipped up. They wake up this morning. They see Bitcoin where it's at, and it was just 64,000. It was just 59,000. And they're beside themselves sideways right now. Like, why did I wait to get into Bitcoin? I was watching this guy, Sam Price, buy it every day. Man, we were watching the crypto lifers take gains every single day. What is wrong with me? This is likely to pump up to 84,194 here out of this rising wedge of the 5-second time frame to the upside. There's just no choice. It has no choice at this point but to follow technical analysis. There's nothing left. You see? There's just nothing left. So to the TA goes the move. Rising wedge to the upside. So now everyone in there it just wants to keep buying. It's going to go to 84,000 right now in front of you for an all-time high. I'm calling 84,279 here for Bitcoin. We loaded up so heavily on BTC. Was that our spike high there? 83,972. Do people just feel comfortable taking profits at 84,000? Someone tried to wail out right there. But it just seems like the world just wants more Bitcoin. And see, everyone waits. They waited at 80K. They waited at 82. They waited at 83. It goes to 84, a little bit of a dip to whoa. The whole world is wondering, what the heck did they do waiting? You can see how quick we can get to 90,000 here with this type of frenzy, because it's just every single time they look, it's higher than it was the day before, and they're wondering, what the heck was I doing? Okay? Let's take a little liquidity map. Shout out to Bookmap. Link in the description to Bookmap. I do get a commission if you sign up to Bookmap. It gives us a big fat red area at about $85,000 BTC. It coincides with my level here at even higher, Wow. So resistance at about 83,999. Look, we'll see the high of the candle. 83,975 even here on Binance. I always remember when that lady called it Beyonce. I was like, are you serious? You don't even know the name of the exchange that you're talking about on. She was a congresswoman. It was so crazy. Anyway, Beyonce. So look, you're watching this thing just go sideways. I do see a diamond here. Anyone else see the diamond? Diamonds, if they go in from the bottom, they usually break down out the bottom. I'm just saying, just testing traditional technical analysis says this will drop down. Look at that. Look at that. What if it doesn't and it should drop down where? To this yellow line if you do drop. If the bulls are strong, you will bounce back strong. You'll get back inside this bottom trend line. You see? You get back inside the, now it defied that area, and now you're going to rip probably, you're gone. You're gone. This thing's gone. To the target, $84,000 Bitcoin. $84,000 Bitcoin Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. The Google search is going crazy. People are wondering what they were waiting on. And don't worry, if you're new here, we're going to get into the juicy altcoins that are going to rip so hard because Bitcoin is just out of control. It just lost this spider line on itself. A diagonal resistance that it flipped. It just flipped a diagonal resistance. You see it? Resistance, resistance, resistance. Flipped it. Boom. We're on the 5-second chart tracking Bitcoin. Okay? The only channel that really has a grip on where it's going no matter what's happening. I'm telling you, I'm the king of price discovery. I should never have gotten rid of that trade, though. I'm really pissed about it. It is what it is, man. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Bitcoin pumps with Sam's live. Every single time we go live, 84,200 for Bitcoin. Anyone take this crazy trade right here. Stop loss can now be moved to break even. Risk reward 53,000. So crazy, right? Why? I don't know why it's doing that. That would be ridiculous. Oh, I guess if you made the trade, right? So I don't know, you know. Look at this thing booming on the 5-second chart. I'm telling you, we got the skills to figure out where Bitcoin's going when nobody else does. No matter where you got in and out of this trade, you're doing great. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. 2,418 people. If you want to join my trading group and find out more about who I am and learn from me, I have a great education. Go to cryptolifer.com, all right? And unlock financial freedom. Join us now. If you click the Join Us Now button, you can subscribe to a monthly, a quarterly, or an annual paid subscription. We have Bitcoin expert analysis every single day. I give 2 videos a day, updates, video updates, and then constant updates. Every single trade that I take, all the lines that I'm going through, the 1 second, the 5 second, the 1 minute, you name it, we're all over it for you. I search altcoins more than you would ever know. I do DeFi. We nail it. Once a week, I go over my entire portfolio. We have a blast. We break it down. We have fun. And you can see that we produce, you know, absolute results here on the channel every single day. 5 second looks like it's going to continue to rip here. Next stop is going to be 84,700 for Bitcoin. It just most likely, I mean, think about it. Why would it go down? Every time it goes down, there's people that wish they had bought in. And so their FOMO is hard. Like right now, we go to 84,000, 83.8. There's going to be a bunch of people that are like, oh my gosh, I better get in before it goes to 85. All right. This is a, you know, look at that. Look how quick it gets bought up on the small time frames. It's kind of scary. When will the bigger pullback be? You think eventually, look at, there's a double bottom there now. And again, you're on the 5 second. You have to recreate yourself every second of the day. So right now we have resistance 84,250. That will be our high, right? And now we're back. So we went to 84,250. But look at this thing. I just don't see how it, oh, look what I see happening. Look at this. Look at, I see it now before it happens. Shoulder, head, right shoulder, right? Could it be? Let's clean this up for the beginners. And what I'm doing is I'm tracking Bitcoin as it's moving live, right? Like, we're, you know, that's, but some people might have no idea, like, what is going on here, right? This is craziness too. I got to put more music on, better music. I think we need to have it a little more, you know, a little more exciting here. So we're going to jump on in to Space Race by, you know, I think you guys might know, but Space Race, baby, Space Race. You'll know by the other space, just in case you didn't know. Okay, finally getting some relief. I want to see this kind of cool off so we can get to like the actual analysis here. But I mean, this is just pure insanity. Look, it's bouncing off the 200 MA on the 5 second chart. I mean, that's pure insanity. If it's bullish, it will create a basically some type of ascending triangle like this. Its next stop will take it to 85,005. If we're bearish, we'll make some like shoulder head, kind of right shoulder. We'll start to drop, retest. We'll come back down to 82,900, right? So this is kind of our key to glory here. If this continues and consolidates, remember, we're on the 5-second chart, so it's not going to take that long to figure out what this is going to do. Then you can, what I like to do is, I can just preemptively set up a trade. It may never even go close to this, but at least I get ready for it in case it does, right? And this is really my trading style in a nutshell. Always projecting, always getting ready. And now I see, look, the shoulder, the head, kind of the right shoulder. It seems to be losing the 200 MA on the 5-second chart. But in the back of my mind, I just keep reminding myself there's just all that FOMO. And every time it goes lower, there's people wishing they got in. And there's a lot of this. And then we're talking governments, businesses, pension funds. I mean, if you wanted to cover yourself, the time was then, not now. When was the best time to plant a tree? The old Chinese proverb, right? It was 1,000 years ago. When's the best time? Now. You see what I'm saying? Now. So we seem to be cooling off now at 83,000. Like we popped a high there at 84,250. Seems like we can kind of chill out for a second. And I'm going to be able to do my top-down analysis, maybe. Maybe. Cooling off a little bit from the high there. So whenever I do a top-down analysis for Bitcoin, I start off on the weekly. I remove all of the indicators. The RVP can stay, because why not? It doesn't do much, right? And I really want to look at price action for exactly what it is. The first thing you want to do is just look at your biggest weekly candle. It's about 71,280. You can always hover over the candle and see when the exact candle opened or closed. This one ended up closing at 71,286, so I know that's kind of your high. You can kind of zoom in here too if you want to be exact, and you can bring that level pretty close to... I put on like 71,285. There you go. And we know that's our next big support zone for Bitcoin if we ever come barreling back down, if possible. But look, the last time we made these big moves like this, we did not come back down to support. Like, we didn't come down and retest 30,008. We consolidated and boomed both times, right? We never came back to these previous levels. So it kind of tells you that Bitcoin may not ever revisit 71,000, right? 280 really, at least not in this moment of the cycle. Maybe it goes to 300K and it comes back down in the bear market or something. I don't know. Who knows? But we will see. All right, moving forward to the 3-day chart. I like the 3-day. 3 green candles in a row is called 3 white soldiers. We close this candle in 2 days and 9 hours. That will be a very, very bullish sign on the 3-day. We can raise this up a little bit, and you can see there's new 72.9, 72.8 is also a key area. Resistance. We flew from that to the upside. Start slapping on the moving averages. We are getting a little far away. The 3-day gets far, but I have to caution people, we are starting to get a little far away. Bitcoin back to 83,800. The buyers are coming in, and they're coming in strong. And then here we are again with Bitcoin just doing its thing to the upside. We basically made this rising wedge channel. The measured move would be, I'd take the length of this pole. And we're about to kind of encompass the length there. That's good, about to be 89,000. Remember, I was making all these measured moves, 81, 80K, 80,000. And even I was just like, okay, that's what they say. My mind would be like, oh, that's wow. And I'd be like, but that's just what they say, Sam. We're starting to get overbought on the 12 hours, starting to get overbought on the, every time frame, starting to get a little bit insane. The fear and greed index too as well. We'll take a look at that, getting to 76. Refresh it, 76. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm giving the exact number there. 8 hours still has legs technically, but look, it defied bearish div. You're very overbought on the RSI. I mean, you're starting to get pretty cookie here. You're starting to get pretty cooked, but cookie, Wow, we're starting to rip though. I just missed a good entry on the smaller time frame. The 4-hour time frame looks okay, still extended. And the 1 hour really was in a rising wedge flag that just broke out. And this was really the initial trade here. This was the initial trade. And that does say we're going up to about $88,000. And this was the trade that I gave in the trading group. Right? But based off the 15-minute time frame. And, we nailed it. Like if you're, I sold early as usual. But we're in the trade. You know what I mean? Hey, I stacked the gains, though. I make sure I get paid. No guarantees we're going to go to 84,000 the way we did here. But, wow, what a move. So now we're getting away from that on the 15. The 7. And so what I'm looking for here is some type of flag. I like the 7-minute for the flag, the 5-minute for a flag. So it looks like we may continue. The 1 hour says yes, right? We just got to find our next entry by using, some type of probability by using a flag, right? This is my trading style over and over again. People can mock it, laugh at it, joke about it, do whatever you want. I'm going to continue to make gains and make people a lot of education, or teach people a lot of education that helps them understand the market in a better way, right? And that's just going to happen every single day, baby, no matter what. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you, dear Lord, for bringing the 2,400 beautiful people and more to the live stream. Thank you so much for everybody here. We appreciate you. We love you. We care about you. And we're so thankful that you came here to this stream specifically to get the knowledge. We're going to do everything we can to pump you up and teach you the knowledge and just get you going. Look at this 5-minute time frame. Let's watch this flag out, cool out. Let's see if we can hold 83,000 for 500 there, And again, maybe it's the high and we start to collapse, but let's go over it again logically. It's the greatest asset in the world, right? Now you have the United States administration backing it heavily. The whole world was waiting for this, not just us here in America. And so you have governments, all sorts of people thinking they had, a couple weeks to get in before 70,000. 68, 69, it went back down. All right. Oh, we have, next thing you know, they look back. Then on a weekend, in a whim, it's gone. 11/11 is today. Make a wish, baby. Today is an amazing day. 11/11/24. A day to be remembered for Bitcoin. Another all-time high for BTC. Right now, we're at an all-time high, everybody. And the highest Bitcoin just hit here on stream was 84,258.07 cents here on NEXA. Unbelievable. These are the days to be alive, my friends. These are the days to be alive. I didn't have time to put the lime into the water. Let's put the lime into the water here. And dear Lord, thank you for the gain that I just made in front of everybody. Let me think nothing of the price going up. You know how many people got rocked and wrecked just now? They chased too high. Some people bought this candle right now and then they just got completely liquidated. So many people don't even know how to trade at all. I'm showing how to make gains every single day. So I'm blessed. And I'm going to focus on what I do have, not what I don't have. Success is something that you chase, not that you chase. It's something that you attract by being the person you become. Success grows in the soil that you create. If you create good soil, positive thoughts, right? Beautiful vibrations, then success will grow within you. Success will begin to grow. You will grow success similar to how you grow a plant, as crazy as this sounds. So you create the environment. How do you create the environment for success? You become the person who you want to be by becoming disciplined, by following through on what you say, by doing what, the best you can for other people, even if it's not asked of you. You do it anyway. You do everything you can to the utmost of your abilities, to the highest level you can, no matter what, no matter who's watching, no matter what's happening. And that, my friends, is how you attract success. You keep doing that over and over again until success just has no place but to go to you. Success goes to the places where it's nurtured. It likes to grow where the environment is the best. Create your life for that environment. It's just like soil and plants. And if you keep doing that, you will grow and become very, very successful in life. I'm telling you right now, whether it's trading, whether you're an entrepreneur, I don't care if you're learning cryptocurrency just to gain some money to do, maybe you want to make spaceships like Elon Musk. All right. Who knows? There's got to be another Elon Musk out there in the world. All right. Bitcoin could get to 86,000 to 5,300 here. Watch this flag. There's a very good chance we could continue to pump here to the upside of the 5-minute time frame. And let me watch this flag on the 5-minute too as well here and begin to get myself ready if possible. The terminal can handle me. I almost want to use the 1 minute. It's just looking like we're consolidating pretty nicely. So Bitcoin all-time highs right now as we speak. Altcoins about to rip or ripping as we speak. Not every altcoin's going to follow. What is lagging right now? Gaming's lagging a bit. The immutable X's, the alluviums, right? Is the metaverse going to come back like sand? I don't know. Gala, are the oldies but goodies going to rip? I mean, there's a chance they can. They don't seem to be getting a lot of love. What about Matic? Do you think Matic's going to take the form? I believe old coins will pump. But how about Charles Hoskinson really taking the world by storm. What that he's doing there, basically going to form crypto policy. And who but Charles, like one of the oldest people in the space, the grandfather of crypto, the daddy of cryptocurrency. 86,414 would be the target here. 86,414. Stop losses at 83,540. Very high risk trade for sure. But we keep winning, so there's no reason not to risk. When you keep winning, you might as well risk. $280 for 14. We'll see what happens here. I'll lose 300 in front of you guys and still be up, right? You saw me just take 1,000, so we'll be okay. But this looks like it's going to continue to pump here. Smaller time frame showing us the love. Bit of a, double bottom to the upside. Let's go over the logic behind why this trade could likely play out or what's going on. So people wish they got into Bitcoin but stayed on the sidelines. Every single time it goes down, they jump back in. And now everyone's like, well, I might as well jump in now. Now no one knows if it's going to go higher and how fast. Now it's not even about it dipping. Now they're like, oh my God, it's going to be 85,000 in a second. What am I going to do? What that does is it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Eventually it does hit that key level. All right. Maybe I got stopped out here. This is very high risk. I want to make this very clear. Don't do what I'm doing. Never do what you see someone do on YouTube. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do here should be taken as financial advice. Okay. I could easily get stopped out here. This is very, very risky trading. I'm attempting to find the top or the bottom of a. But the consolidation is key. If we can continue to consolidate, it's a pretty good sign here above 83.8. So we were able to take you from the weekly all the way back, and we did end up back here on the 1 minute time frame here for Bitcoin. All right. Who here has a strategy for chasing the tops, or like getting in near the top? What do you do? What do you do when you're in price discovery? Just like to hear other people's ideas. All right. What do you do in price discovery? What is your solution? Some people are fib people. Do you think it gets? I don't think it gets better than what I'm doing. Interesting pattern on the 1 day chart of JASMY. Yeah, it is. Has anyone seen the Tucker chart? No worries, man. You'll get it. Don't spew. I don't know what that means, but maybe that's some new word. But you'll be okay. Focus on the future. You are the opportunity. Never let what happened in the past take away from the future. The present is all you have. The present moment is all you have, right? That's all you have right now is the present moment in time. Thought I got in a little better there at the bottom there. There we go. There we go. There we go. And that 5 minute is really the one we're just a little early on the one, which is good though. This is good. It started to look better than I thought when I took a look at the one, which kind of pushed me to take the trade. All right. All coins ripping to the upside. Absolutely insane. In the last hour, Brett up 4%. Doge continuing to rip. Bonk ripping. Shiba Inu ripping. Floki ripping. Aerodrone, my baby, Core. And in the last day, oh my gosh, Crow, Doge really taking the cake with Elon Musk getting into the government there, getting to be a big deal, butting up there with Donald Trump. ENA starting to get that gain. And on the week, I mean, come on now. If you didn't make gains this week, you were chasing, you were bugging out. I don't know what happened, but there were so many gains to be had this week. Caspa back up 48%. Nero, that coin seems to be really the big taker. Sui, SEI, Aave, Flow, Atom, you name it. It is amazing. And on the month, Ray up 200%, Doge up 179. And on the year, I mean, absolute gains on the year. Bonk up 11, Ohm up 5,900%, Ray up 1,400%, and even more, really, if you think about it. And Bitcoin up 5.54% on the market cap of the day. This is insanity. Bitcoin taking the cake, and it's the biggest asset in the world. How is that even possible for BTC? Right? How is that even possible? Like absolute insanity for Bitcoin. I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We're going to watch this flag, see if we can continue to pump here. 5 minute is really what I'm watching. I want to see the 5 minute consolidation, let the 1 minute continue sideways. This is looking pretty good to me. That's a bullpen, and I wouldn't be surprised if we do continue to to the upside. Very high risk, though. I could easily get stopped out. They could just go after anyone who's high leverage in this flag and just go right up again. That's what they've been doing recently. I'm a little too close to the bone. I probably should be further down, somewhere like right here, personally. But I'm being a little, I'm drunk with gains. I'm being a little more high risk than normal with the trade. All right. What type of trade is it? What is that? $51,000 trade, $2,000 at 25x leverage. We'll see how we do. I like my odds here because the whole world is wishing they got into Bitcoin, right? Any guess how many months this green lasts? I mean, it could be something we've never seen before. Yeah. This is amazing Bitcoin morning. It's unbelievable. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. And we're starting to get this pump out of the flag to the upside. Can we get the move here for Bitcoin? It would be so sweet for the channel, so sweet for the move. I'd be so ever grateful for this pump, baby. Let's pump it to the upside here, pickleball style. 84,155 for Bitcoin. Let's get the music. Let's get it intense. 2,600 people here on the live. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. Let's do it, baby. We got so many beautiful people here on the live. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And we're going to do I'm going to pick someone. Comment and leave your comment here. Tell me where you're from in the live stream here. Tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're from, and I'm going to pick somebody. I'm just write where you're from, but I'm going to pick a random person. And we're going to throw 100 BTC your way. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's share the wealth here. Let's share the wealth. We got too many people here. It's time to give. 2,784 people here on the live. We are booming to the upside. Beautiful life, man. 84,157. Trajectory getting a little higher. I like this. If we just move it up a little bit. And we're starting to make a little bit of a bull flag here on the very small time frame, the 1 minute. Thank God we could get off of the 1 second chart for Bitcoin. And wow, look at the size of this chat booming to the upside. 3,000 people here on the live. Let's go. Let's get the likes. We got to get 1,000 likes too. 1,000 likes or we're not going to drop it. We got to get 1,000 likes here. We only have 741. Let's get 1,000 likes. Hit that like button right now. $100 BTC if you write down where you're from. First person when we hit 1,000 likes, we had 774. Let's get those likes up to 1,000. Let's keep it pushing, baby, to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. We traded the 1 second. We traded the 1 minute. We're showing you price action at its best here. And we may lose the trade. You never know. Even showing you how to be cautious. Use a stop loss and don't get too risky. All right, we're hitting 1,000 likes. 3,000 people here on the live. Let's go. We're going to do a few of these today because there's so many people. We might as well. So this won't be the first time. At 11, when 11 hits, we'll do the first one. Then we're going to get back into coins. I want your super chats. I want your coins. I want to talk to you. We got so many people here on the live. Let's go. Biggest live stream in history. Bitcoin all-time high. 84,005, baby. Let's go. Can we hold the flag? All right, we did it. We did it. I want to see 11 so we can move. Over 1,000 likes. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. I'm going to stop it right there. Look at this. Tim Z. Philippines. Let's go, Tim Z. That would just happen to be you, man. Tim Z at 11 on the dot. Tim Z. 100 BTC. All right. Email crypto lifers, baby. Not 100, 100 USD BTC. Email crypto lifers at Gmail. And you just had to be in the chat. That's it. Just be a part of the chat. We're going to do something again, too, in a little while. So stay tuned for that. All right. Shout out to anyone that may have jumped into this stream. We are booming to the upside here for Bitcoin, sitting inside of a tight flag on the 1 minute time frame. I've just entered a trade here. Target would take us to 86,400. We're at 84,150. So far, so good. Everything going well in the trade. Can we continue? It would be wonderful if we could. Blessings on blessings, everybody. Tim, email us. Tim Z, email us. We're probably going to get 1,000 emails. Shout out to the 3,059 people here on the live. 1,169 likes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So this sits tight. Let's talk about altcoins that are hot right now. And let's break down a bunch of different ideas here for you to get you going. NEXA, new coin that I like. $12 million market cap. Everyone wants a 50-60X. NEXA could possibly do it. It's a proof of work UTXO layer 1 blockchain with native tokens and smart contracts. Has the ability to scale for global P2P by utilizing hardware to scale. NEXA removes 2 of the most important bottlenecks for scalability: signatures and UTXO lookups. It's pretty awesome. It uses Graphene, a new blockchain propagation protocol that leverages the benefits of invertible bloom lookup, IBLT, to compress blocks by 99.6% and make block distribution more efficient. The team behind NEXA is Bitcoin Unlimited, who are veteran software and blockchain architects who are integral in the development of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash software and solutions, dude. This thing could pop at a $12 million market cap. I don't have a piece of it yet. It has a very, very small volume. Nobody really knows about it. I'd be very careful at the very beginning. If I threw this, I'd have to know I'd be willing to lose it, but bang. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. But NEXA, very interesting, and it's in a flag too for NEXA. All right, did we just get the pump for Bitcoin? I think we did here to the upside. Let's go, baby, let's go. We're also going to look at Bitcoin here, 84,420. Can they take the heat, baby? Can they take the heat? Let's go. Let's go. Exchange is falling off. Look at, we got the pump to the upside here for BTC. We got the pump. Can we hold the pump? Now a bit of bearish divvy there. Pretty strong bearish divergence. But again, like I said, if the whole world wishes they got in, how does this thing get sold off? So to me, it would make sense that the smaller time frames would continue just to make smaller patterns. And people would just be like, well, I might as well get it now. I might as well get it now. I might as well get it now. Well, it's going. Then they watch analysts like me talk about 85, 80. It's going to 90K. It's going to 100K. I should have, would have. You know how many people are slapping themselves right now? They should have, would have, could have gotten in. Now there's 3,000 people here on the live. There should have been 3,000 people on this live way before the algorithm pumped it. 85,000 here for Bitcoin. 560. Bitcoin booming to the upside. Exchange is lagging. Price action booming. We're at 720. Come on, Messi is lagging right now. It really is, man. My connection is lagging. I should be up way more here. We're up at 700 at this point. There you go. Catch up. There you go. Now we're starting to make a move here to the upside. Booming. Booming. Semi showing you how we scalp small time frames here. And we already just took the gain of that, you know, over about 1,000. Now we're going to move the stop loss to break even. Let's hope it actually works. My goodness. Let's get this pump here. 84,700 Bitcoin booming to the upside. I gave you the live trade. Stop loss to break even. You can't lose. The intensity is rising. The music is pumping. This is the moment to be alive. I can't take it anymore. 3,076 for Bitcoin. My gosh, I got the Bitcoin tie on. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Net worth soaring. Insanity rising. 84,500. I'm taking my money. I'm taking it. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I can't. I just can't. I'll get back in on the 5. I don't even know. The exchange is not even working for me. I'm doing too many things at once. I don't even know if the button works. Get me out of here. I'm still in, though, at 281, which is great. I don't even think I can get out if I wanted to. This is absolute insanity. 84,500 for Bitcoin. All I can do is move my stop loss and pray. I gotta refresh the page. My goodness. Absolute insanity here. $84,700 for Bitcoin. I called the trade too as well. Who here made massive gains with me on the live stream? Bang, bang, bang. This is what we do. We make gains here on the live every single day. This is the channel that makes it happen to 100,000 subscribers and more. Let's go, baby! I worked out today. I got the adrenaline flowing. The testosterone is booming. We the Silverback Gorillas in the house, baby. Survival of the fittest. If you didn't understand Bitcoin, I tried to explain it to you. Survival of the fittest. The people that figured it out were the ones who made the gains, baby. This is BTC. 84,750 for Bitcoin. Booming to the upside. 85,005 next target possibly. The whole world wishing they had jumped on in. Just wishing they could have gotten a piece of BTC. Just a piece. Oh, but just a piece. We're at a bull run and you're not in the group. Look, everyone is doing it in here. Dude, Now $99 is like a peanut. You know, before people were all like $99 a month. Now they're like, dang, man, that was nothing. You know what I'm saying? That was absolutely not. I think I was able to get out of the trade. I don't mind, man. I just want to take gains. Okay, so I'm out of the trade. There's more money in my account, way more money than I had before. That's all I know. Oh my God, it's continuing to rip skis to the up skis though. I mean, there it goes. I mean, it's going to 86,000, is it not? It is. I mean, why not? Think about it logically. Why is it going to go to... Now, everyone that wished they could have gotten in is wishing... You see what I'm saying? Keep thinking about it. Think about all the times in your life you were at the fair and you wanted to get something. And you're like, oh, I'll get one of those things for my kid. And then there was 2 left, 3 left. And then you didn't get it. And then it was gone. You're like, man, I should have bought it when I could have had the chance. And you didn't. You know, a used car on Craigslist that you knew was going for a good price, but you just hesitated, right? Bitcoin hits a new all-time high. Way more than that, 84,008, baby. BTC. Unbelievable. Absolute insanity on the 5-minute time frame. The 1 minute really was our guide, though. The 1 minute was our guide. Never reset. Able to see this right as it happened. Let's go back to that 1 minute chart. And I gave the trade to everybody. You could put the stop loss to break even. Bring that music down a second. Let me kind of regroup here. Insanity. I can't. This is it. These are the days of our lives. This is what we do this for. We went through the bear market for the hardest times of our lives. Rudy, 007, Sammy, we did it, bro. Life Vision for the win. Love you. Thank you. God bless you, Rudy. God bless everybody that got into Bitcoin at 15,000, 19,000. Orally, 333. It feels amazing to be a lifer. Shout out to everybody here. Today is a day for celebration. Today is a day to realize where we got. Today, this weekend was beautiful, and Monday we just continue to rip. The altcoins are about to get absolutely crazy here. We're not done yet. You think this is just the beginning? This is just the beginning. My friends and family, this is just the beginning, but you got to take profits on the way. See, I'm not afraid to take some profits. You know what I mean? The old me would hold on to that trade because I'd be like, oh, I'd be so afraid. It's going to keep going. I'm going to miss out. Now I know I'm the opportunity, so I don't worry about anything. All I know is if the trade is green, I got to take it at one point. Bang, bang, bang. Pumping Doge and Pepe was so gains. Man, 85 of the corner. Made a little over half a grand in like 30 minutes. Oh, man, the money is pouring in now. 3,200 people here on the live, 1,200 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watches. I would greatly appreciate it. Still holding long and strong. This is absolute insanity for Bitcoin. The energy is at its apogee. We do have to cool down. A little bit of bearish div here on the 1 minute time frame. But it's really all about the 21-day moving average in the stochastics now. And this is what you do. You just stay on the smaller time frame. Oh, did we even trade the 1 second chart? I don't even remember doing that. I don't even remember doing that. Insanity. 16K. Listen to Sammy at work for years. Bless your parents, Sammy. They did well. Sir, please, can you give me $10, please? I want to trade. No, we don't beg here. We love you, though. Made 600 thanks to your call today. Let's go. Who made gains from the live stream? Put a 333 if you made gains from the education, figured out the trade, were able to position yourselves properly, move the stop loss to break even. Who made gains on the live, baby? Bless you, bless you, bless you. My goodness, a lot of 333s here on the live. We're not done. We got to give you guys the alts. Let's see if the fan funding is saying here at 11:15, 11:10. Unbelievable. Jeff Perry, I'm up big on my Bitcoin holdings. It's now a good time to buy alts using Bitcoin pairs. Jeff Perry, you do whatever makes you happy. I think the time to buy alts on the Bitcoin pairs, I mean, I can't answer that because you got to make the decision yourself. I'll show you the charts, and you got to look at them, and if they give you a high probability, you take them. That's how it works. MOI, call the cat Shiba. Study the chart community. Look into the dev. Read Yoshi. This will reach 1 billion market cap. Mao. I've heard about it. Thank you. Hey, Lifer, thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. Can you check ACT1? The AI prophecy. Thank you. Act 1. Lifer, good morning. Can you look into Mao? This is an opportunity. Sitting currently at 10 million market cap. Okay. Can you look at JASMY? God bless. We'll take a look at JASMY. Yes. Yes, we will. And one more time with Let's do, yeah, we'll flip it. We'll flip it. I just like, yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 84,650 for Bitcoin. Can you look at Monk on Radium? Inverted head and shoulder on the 2-day. And thank you very much, sir. Crypto Moto. Yonito, just want to say good morning, lifers. Happy all-time high. Thank you. Can you take a look at Jasmy? God bless. Thank you. Paulo Carpinello. Remedy. Thank you. Telecom and GME moving. Telcoin, yeah. I see a really big stretch goal for my November PINO. I just locked in profits above my goal. Blessings to Sam and Master Friend. Oh, you nailing it. Any guesses on how many months this green lasts? Christmas trees. Hey, we just keep going till we see trouble in paradise and we lose the 200 MA in a 4 hour or something. Or in a bowen and you're not in the group. Everyone is doing damage. We're killing. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Master Friend, Sweet BD McPhee. Everybody here on the live, thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, rocking out with us. Okay, so Bitcoin. Now you got support or resistance right here. You just got to keep making, you know, these ideas here. And then you make this little flag, and it's like, you have to understand, why would Bitcoin not continue? What would stop it from moving to the upside? You see what I'm saying? What would stop it? Like, who right now isn't wishing they got in? Everybody is. So, it's like, you know, it doesn't make sense. Like, if I think about it logically, I'm like, well, the people are just now, like, I should have bought more. Look at this thing. It's about to rip right now again. Look at. The stochastic said yes. Stop loss at 84,166. Take profit's got to be what? 87,000 now. 86,982. I mean, the 1 minute wants to rip. We got to take it for what it says it can do. And we're up on this account huge. It was a $900 account, so we just keep adding to this one. Wix moving very nicely, very fast, very efficiently. As you can see this, my trade on Wix, it's just nice. 21 hedging. There's your support or resistance line. Can easily get stopped out here. High risk every time you're making these trades. But everyone's like, dang, every time it dips, it's like, well, it was just at 84. I mean, it's going to 90K, and I should have gotten in. And there's big money FOMOing now. It's not just the little guy FOMOing. Like retails, I don't even know if retail's fully, for retail's coming in today for sure. I mean, look at the stream. Retail is fully here. 3,300 people here on the live. 1,300 likes. $151 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely lovely. Thank you. And 83.8 is a big deal there. And look at those stochastics. It looks like we could just get a ripski to the upski. 86,982 would be the target here for Bitcoin. 11:15. Time to pump you up yet again. Can you take a look at Zilliqua? We will. Grass, Arkham, Sundog, and Bobcat. Analysts, we can't go through all of those for you. I'm sorry. I appreciate it. One at a time. I'll take one. I'll take Grass. Yeah, I can't do 5. If everyone gave 5, I'd never be able to leave the stream, so we just can't do that. I appreciate you, though. If you gave a $500 super chat, then maybe you could take the stream by charge, but I don't know. You know, double top here right now for Bitcoin at about 84.8. They may stop me out here. They're going to battle the 200 MA. You just think people are like, oh, I wish I get in now. 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 And like, you have to remind yourself the whole world is looking in now at a massive asset that they should have gotten and they had such a chance to buy for so long. That analysts and a bunch of people were telling them it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, and they just waited. Everything was too important. The game was too important. Monday Night Football. Baseball, the World Series. They had this to do. They had that to do. I'll get to Bitcoin next week, tomorrow. Always an excuse of why they couldn't open up a Coinbase. I saw so many people make excuses for why they didn't want to get into Bitcoin, and now it's getting to the point where it soon will be unobtainable. I mean, $100,000 just for one Bitcoin when it was $20,000 not too long ago. Okay, where will Bitcoin, what will the price of Bitcoin be today? Actually, no, I'm going to think of something here. Something fun here. Something fun for the chat. Super chats, Mao on ETH, Act Soul, Monkey Haircut, Crow, JASMY, Telcoin, Grass, and Zilliqua. Wow, we have some funky super chats here today. Let's take a look at Mao on ETH, which I've looked at before, not too long ago. All right. Now, while we're doing this, I have Bookmap up on another screen, and it's at 84,820. We're holding 800, and it looks like we're going to rip to 86,000 and beyond, maybe. 90K looks not that far away at this point. Mao, it's got a 602 lightning bolt. Yeah, $9 million market cap, very small, just came out on November 4th. Could be the one. Locked liquidity, it's good to go. Join the legend. We knew about it too just 2 days ago. We went over this a couple days ago. So it's already up from when we first talked about it. Up 4x too, dang. Yeah, I first went over this coin. It was so tiny though. Now it's a little more substantial. I mean, high risk, everybody. These things go to zero. They could get rug pulled. You never know. What you're looking for, do something like this. You pull a Fibonacci on it. I mean, does it come a little lower? It would be awesome if it came all the way to the 6, like if it bounced, came up and bounced off the 618 and then ripped back up. See if this trend line holds. If it bounces off this and gets tight, there's a chance that that's your last chance there. This thing could do numbers. It's brand new. It's very small. It's definitely where I like to get in. I like to get in around 10 million. I don't like to get in at like 100,000. I like to get in around 10 million. That's like my favorite sweet spot there for Bitcoin. Struggling going sideways, but so far so good here at 84,750 for Bitcoin. All right. Hot altcoins for the day that are continuing to rip. What's the hottest thing right now comparatively, just, in the general? Doge just continuing to take the cake at 32 cents. Chronos, Bonk, Shiba Inu, GOAT, back up to 82, ripping actually at 82. Floki in the gain there. Brett, Dog with Hat. So meme coins, Mew, Pepe, like meme coins really taking the show. All right, ever since SHIB had that bigger pump. This coin's a newer coin, starting to get a move here. We're going to look at it today too. Kai and Chainlink back to 14. I put 100 grand in Chainlink. That's kind of my safe long-term bet. We'll see where that goes. I like where Chainlink's sitting here at about 14 for Chainlink. All right. Toncoin back at 5. BNB ripping to 627. Airweave 19, up 44% in 7 days. I mean, massive gains made all around the board here. And I showed you there was so many flags ready to rock. Even Atom up 36% on the week. Thank the heavens. Thank you for the gains. Can you take a look at ONDO? We'll take a look at ONDO moving and grooving. Shout out to Omar Torres. God bless you. And let's take a look at all your super chats here at 11:20 as the stream is moving and moving fast. The more people we have, I feel like the faster the stream goes. Let's get those likes up to 2,000 people. We get to 2,000 likes, we'll do something else for y'all. 2,000 likes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. Caspa back to 15, doing damage. Jupe, when Jupe's above $1, I tell you, we're in a bull run. That's my, Injective at 25. You gotta love it. Helium moving. Everything really back and forming. Aerodrome at 147. We were ripping Aerodrome at 30 cents. Solana at 218. I got in for 100 grand at 109. I mean, you name it. Ondo, huge bags ripping. I am in cloud 9 right now. This is absolutely beautiful. Bitcoin about to rip like you wouldn't believe. Everyone's full porting. Full ported all the way to the upside. There's nothing left. We're gone out the double bottom to the upside. We are gone. Put everything. Sell the house, sell the dog, sell the cat. It's over. Mortgage the cat, mortgage the moped. Oh, man. It's over, man. This is it. These are the times to be alive. And, you know, people say we're lucky. Oh, you're so lucky. Are you kidding me? You know how many days we went through pain and anguish just to get here? So many days of pain and anguish. Like, if I full port, we could double the account. It's a smaller account, but I mean, those stokes look good, and there's just no reason. Like, why? How are we gonna? Who doesn't wish they were into Bitcoin? I keep saying it to myself. And you can see how we can defy indicators now that they're gonna get stretched. Like indicators that normally would get a little baked, I feel like they're gonna get stretched. You continue sideways, and eventually you leave this, and you just gotta understand that now you're in a sideways flag. That's it. I want to take that flag away. Yeah, there you go. And now you're just in this flag. I mean, that's about to do damage. Full porting it. Full port. Let's go. Rip it full port style. Rip it for the Gipper. 84,800 for Bitcoin. Back to 85 on a Monday. I'm always ready to just jump out. I never like to lose all my gains, so come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Show us how we do it here. 85,000 and up. Stochastics are telling us it's time to move. Back and forth here for price action. Stuck in the flag. Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go. Come on, you could do it. Push through. The whole world wants you. The whole world wants you, Bitcoin. 85,000 and beyond. Just why not? People were wondering what they were waiting on. They were wondering what they were waiting on. We'll get to all your super chats, I promise. We're going to do every single one of them. Or can I just give you a live trade? Is that okay while you're waiting? My heart's racing. Shave and risk. Full ported, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. 85 and just gone. 85 and gone. Enough toying with 84. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Don't make me flash close you. When you lose a lot of money, I'm ready to just dip off like... It's like you're up 80, you're down 20. You're up 80, you're down 20. It's so crazy. I can't take it. I'll get back in for a different amount. See, they started to curve the Stokes on me. They got me a little like... They got me jitterbugged over here. I have a moment. I think I have just a moment to get back in. Just a moment here. Hold up. I'm up huge in the day. I just thought about it. Like, if I lose $2,000, I'm like, why do I got to do that? You know? And it would only have to go right there, and I was going to lose 2,000. So, like, I thought about it, and I was like, or not 2,000, but like 700 or something crazy, right? See, when I saw the Stokes turning, it told me to be careful. Stochastics are my go-to, man. And see, we're getting a little bit of red now. And I apologize if I move quick here on the live, like, and you're trying to follow me, but I'm like spider monkey styles. Look, shoulder, head, right shoulder, bit of a bearish div there. 84,005. Now some big boys taking some profits, I guess. Look, we gave this beautiful trade that played out. We gave this beautiful trade that played out. We gave this beautiful trade that played out. We gave this beautiful trade. Speedy for wrapped ETH. We're going to take a look at that too as well. All right. All right, let's take a look at all the people here. God bless you all. 11:15. Okay. Can you name the 7 cities in which, you know, Constantinople? No, I'm just. All right. What will the price of Bitcoin be in the next, in 5 minutes from now? All right. At 11:33. Write down what the price of no, I can't do that because I won't be able to find it. You guys will write it down, and it's like, no, I can't do that either. It's insanity. All right. I just want to do the picker. Where do we get like the random comment picker? I think you just put the link in, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look. A random YouTube comment picker. I want to get that thing. You know what I mean? Anyway. So starting to get the pullback. I smartly avoided it, even though I got back in. We took the gains that we did, remember? Smart move, right? There you go. Searches for Bitcoin surge in Google amid Bitcoin's record-breaking price action. See? Everyone's like, wait. What happened to Bitcoin's what? What price is Bitcoin? It's at what? And they're like, man, right? Let's see if I can find myself back in here or something can make sense to me. You know, to me, I played that whole game. Oh, there it is right there. Can it make an inverted head and shoulder? You know, shoulder, shoulder, kind of head, shoulder, shoulder, and then continue to break out. I just want to see how it's going to get there if it does. And then previous support is resistance here for Bitcoin. And then we can build our next trade. See how you're always moving to the next idea? That's why it's good to take profits, because if you don't, you're still stuck in the past. You're stuck in the last trade. Now I'm free of the last trade because I have no trades open anymore. I'm just me. And now I can think as clearly as humanly possible and take advantage of the moment. It's a decent stop loss there at about what, 83,943. Take profit would put you somewhere, and this is Weeks. Weeks is handling the volume unbelievably well. Smooth as a penny here. Smooth as a bottom. Smooth as a, I don't know. As smooth as the slick skinned sharks. I don't know. Shark skin's kind of rough actually. It looks smooth. Trump pump biddy, man. It possibly is there. It's very possible, my friend. I mean, things are looking good here in the U.S. for policy for Bitcoin. Things are looking good. Let's get 2,000 likes on the video. We get 2,000 likes. I'm going to hook y'all up. Come on. I know you want it. Let's get it. I'd like to do a couple things. I'd like to put someone in the trading group that's never been in the trading group before. I'd like to put you in there. All right, let's take a look at all. And now we're going to look at all these super. Now that Bitcoin's kind of calming down here for a second, looks like they're kind of selling it off a little bit. We can cool off for a second. Looks like we hit that all-time high, and money can flow into altcoins. So let me just kind of get ready here and go over the super chats. Okay, Act Soul, first one. Let's take a look at ACT Soul. And shout out to anyone that gave them. We did kind of call you out already, but appreciate you if you gave the chat. Act 1, the prophecy, right? And wow, it did rip from November 11th. Wow, from today, huh? Wow. I knew about this thing before. I feel like, did I grab some of this? Act 1. I feel like I may have. Did I jump in on this? I'm gonna have to look in. I bought a bunch of weird memes recently. Let's just take a look here. Does it even show the ones you have? No, there's other ones I have that... Huh. Like, how would you know all of them? Does it show every single coin? Because I feel like I got coins in there that I don't see right now. Anyway. This thing boomed to the upside fast. In literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, it's up. You know, a 4x or 5x, something crazy. $400 million market cap faster than fast. I mean, either you believe in what's happening here and you jump on in, or, you know, or you buy the top and get beat down. Like, it's like, you know, or you're willing to hold it so long that you don't really care and you DCA into the coin. Like, you got to have a plan, though. You got to have a plan, you know. I don't know. I'm probably not going to buy into this. And it hit a high. It's consolidating. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. Looks like it could fall lower. I do add indicators here. Hit RSI. Here's a quick, fast way just to kind of see what you need. Hit RSI real quick. That's all you need. And then really all I need there is indicator MA. MA. And then I slap on this one. Turn it to the 21. Make it white. One thick. Boom. And then this one. And honestly, I could do this from anywhere. Free account. Whatever you got, give it to me. I just need these things to trade and I can make gains. So yeah, I look at where the 200 is, and then we can look at this on the bigger, you know, on big time here. So like, it looks like it's going to come back down to the 200 to have such a rip like that. But if it can continue sideways and the 200 can get pulled up to it, then you know it's likely going to continue to pump. For me, it looks like it's going to consolidate for a little bit though before it continues to moon. All right. 84,000 attempting to get the bounce there. 5-minute 200 MA looks like a good place that we could get a bounce. Okay, kind of where this all began. And what I do after something like this is I restart. I always restart and refresh. Like, we've got on straight lines. Look at the 4-hour time frame. It's away from the 21-day movement. You know, my teaching tells me that you're going to have to come back to the 21, that you just can't continue up forever. No matter what's going on, you can't go up forever. Or can you, right? So we got some support at 82,000. There's really nothing else I can say. And then at 77, you know, we can go back into where we were before. But we're in price discovery for one of the greatest assets in the world. I mean, we've never seen anything like it. End of the day, the 1 hour suggests we were going to break out of this rising wedge, and we did. And the measured move is the length of that pole. So we're really not done yet till we hit the target at 87.5, we'll say. 87.70. So this says we can continue up. That's just what it says, and it says we're going to continue. We just got to find our way on the smaller time frames. So if I believe we're going to continue up, then I start to flag out the 5, and as long as the 5, and then I look for a 5-minute flag. Now, if this breaks down, if we go back inside this bigger pattern, like this starts to dump and we lose the 200 MA on the 5-minute, or let's see, was it the 1 minute? Yeah, we lose the 200 MA on the 1. You know, you don't get a bounce here. You can see this is kind of a support zone. Resistance. We had a bunch of chop. We popped. We came back to that same area. So if the 5-minute can create a flag, we're in there like swimwear. And that's you know, so I would watch the 5-minute for a flag now, you see? And we want to see price action kind of do something like this, 1 minute, 5-minute. If it does that, we're ready to rock for our next trade. And so the key is to have this stuff ready beforehand. Very aggressive entry would be right now. Extremely aggressive. You know, people feel comfortable to start buying again, and that's the next bottom. The bottoms are quick and fast now. Nobody knows what's happening, so like it's moving so fast when it's just like, it's like running out of a hurricane. You run out, you get back, you know what, you know, are you safe now? Okay. I have to go out and save someone else. I'll come back. I'll be back soon. You go out, you come back in. Like, it's like it pumps, it comes back. It's a fast mover now. People don't know what's happening. That's why the best bet is to just DCA yourself in an asset that you really like at the end of, in anything in life, no matter what it is, right? So I like what I'm seeing here now, and I can see I'm a step ahead of the crowd. I can already kind of see my next trade. I should keep this to myself. I'd be home alone just doing this. Everybody knows my strats. It's okay though. I always say I could die tomorrow and I'd never be able to do this the way, you know. So that's 256, and it would be even 83445, yeah. That would be 839. 657 is like the best. And all about the math. The math is crucial. The math is key, right? And I don't have to get it now. I can wait for this to consolidate. Let's continue to go through these alts. Monkey haircut. Monk on Solana. All right. So I showed you how I'd play ACT. I mean, you can always buy right now and just hold for the next few months. Like, you believe in it, DCA and stuff like that. That's how I would play these alts, you know, meme coins and stuff like that. You can be really precise, and they actually do follow TA. I don't want to say they don't. I don't want to say they don't, because they do. But it's, you know, and it is low stochastics. It could get a bounce like Bitcoin right now and then start to go sideways and then pump. That could be your low price right there after retest. It's a good chance. Let's take a look at Monk on Sol. Monkey Enlightened, monkey haircut. $7 million market cap with locked liquidity. I never know if it's the person that made the coin, you know. Usually it is. Hey, could you go over monkey haircut? I'm like, no. It's in a Sammy cup and handle. There's your cup. There's your handle. It has the higher low. That's how alts really rip. Ape ripped after that. It's a known pattern because it's like the low, you know, the rounded, and then you have the higher low. And then it did break out, and it has the target. But like, will it continue? It's a meme, right? But I mean, a lot of memes do follow through on their TA. So the target for that would take you to 1.6. Again, it's a meme though, so who knows? You know, TA does play out. I guess it shows you where it's going to go. But I mean, I never know. It could rug pull. It's just high risk. It does have locked liquidity. It's $7 million in volume, market cap. Just getting started. Who knows? We'll see where it goes. Interesting enough. All right. But I don't know. I don't think I'm going to jump into this coin by any means for any reason. All right. Let's take a look at the next super chat. The next super chat is JASMY. 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 Bitcoin kind of starting to slow down, go sideways here. All-time high, 84,000. Where's that candle? 84,867. Yeah, 84,882. 95 cents. 84,882 and 94 cents. And we're actually bouncing nicely and holding 84,000 here. And Bitcoin could really start to kind of go sideways. We're watching the 1 minute as it begins to make a flag for BTC. Next thing we're asking about here is JASMY Telcoin. Let's look at JASMY and Telcoin. All right. JASMY. Because we got to. I'm in JASMY. I hold the coin. I believe it's hot. Has that Japanese connection, right? So there you have it. Once it breaks the 200 MA, it's going to rip. However, it is a little far away for the 21. This is kind of where we sit and stand and watch, you know, it's like, and if Bitcoin rips too, like, it's all about price action. I'd watch this flag very closely on the 1 hour time frame. If Bitcoin goes on a tear like it looks like it's about to, so will JASMY. JASMY will then close a daily candle above its 200 MA. That'll be a very bullish sign for continuation. It then may go sideways and wait, but there's a big gap there too. My target for JASMY takes it all the way to 6 cents from here. That's a 3x. And I believe that's very, very likely. It'll take some time. Watch this flag on the 1 minute if you want to scalp it or trade it, or DCA, you know, if you really believe in the coin. But it's up to you. You got to make those decisions yourself and get the education about the, find out about the coin, find out about technical analysis, put it all together. And if it makes sense, you take advantage of the move. 84,460 for Bitcoin, holding pretty nicely after a pretty insane move there to the upside. Let's take a look at Telcoin, TEL, USDT on KuCoin. Telcoin's a mover, tends to rip. We had it in this kind of tighter channel, came down, came back inside. Kind of looked like a lot like SHIB with just a little more of a descender. But like every coin, we pumped. It double bottomed and it ripped. It's now toying with the daily again, like most coins. I bet if I flip it, same thing. It's in that same flag. Everything is watching Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes sideways and begins to rip or stays and holds. As long as we don't get a massive dump, all these coins are going to rip. Then they're going to close above their daily 200 MA. Look for Telcoin to go to 0028888, probably by end of day or in the next 8 to 10 hours, in my humble opinion. I could be wrong. Our baby grass, we've been trading it on and off since it hit the exchange, 70, 60 cents. And it's just been doing damage for the family. Right there, right entry right now, basically at the bullish retest. And so far, so good there for grass, right? Grass might continue to the upside. So looking at grass at 326, it looks beautiful on the 8 hour, like it's about to break out nicely. I see grass going to 575. Looks very likely. It looks very likely. Grass does its own thing, starts to move. We just take a look at the 4 hours going. A little bit of, you know, to me, it broke out and it's attempting to retest again this key level. Could it be a lower high in the set? Possibly, but, you know, looks a lot like a bullish retest here. And then it really just broke out the flag already, right? And so you can see, like, this bullishness is all around. That looks like grass is going to break out. You know, once grass gets above 390, 575 is that next target into price discovery. Grass is really close to price discovery, too. Of all the coins, I mean, it's right about to break its all-time high yet again. So you do whatever you want with grass, but grass looks pretty good to me. All right. 84,340. Bitcoin kind of struggling back down a bit there, which is good. I mean, we don't want to go in too crazy. We need the altcoins to get some love. Let's take a look at Siliqual. This is an older coin from last cycle. It had sharding. It was awesome. It was hot. Do I believe in it now? No. It's just too boring. There's just so much other narratives out there with such hotter ideas. Do I believe it'll pump? Probably. Could it get back to its all-time high? If this is a vicious rally, every coin will. You know, Cardano, everything's going to rip. For now, I mean, you look for it to get back to 4 cents, and that would be enough of a rally, right? And look, it's lower than its previous low right now, and in a bit of a bear flag. Like, it has to pump. Like, if it doesn't, then what? You know what I mean? What's going to happen to the asset? So I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, right? So many better setups out there right now. Like, BNB is a better setup than this, in my humble opinion. But, you know, I'm not trying to hate. I used to actually own this coin, and I had it in my portfolio, like, but it was 4 years ago. I mean, look at the shoulder, head and shoulder. It's likely to break up. Watch it break its daily 200 MA. But like everything else, you know, it's all hinged on that move, and is probably in that same flag that every coin is in. Look. Every coin's in this flag right now. And so Bitcoin pumps, we pump. Or I guess the whole altcoin market's going to rip. It looks like everything's going to rip. That's what it says is about to happen here. Looks like we're holding a there. That's your high or low. I like, you know, looks like we probably may make this consolidative move here for BTC. Unbelievable to be alive. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's get that music back up and running. Unbelievable. All-time high for Bitcoin. It's one of my favorite tracks, actually. Right? More high energy. Bitcoin's starting to kind of fall off now. You can see I'm not in the trade, thank the goodness. All right. Bitcoin signals bullish continuation with super trend rising. Here's the next target. After we already know. We don't need you to tell us, right? Now we got Big Red kind of positioning us lower. 83,000 now, finally. They got rid of the 78 and moved it up. Makes sense, right? And then some big orders still at 84. And now we're making this kind of, look, we have a resistance here. Bit of a diagonal resistance. Insane. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Okay. We'll do another one. You know, just put your name. Yeah, write your name in the comment section if you'd like, or your nickname, whatever you want. And just tell us who you are. Say hi. And we'll keep fine until we, you know, we'll pick someone here in the comments. All right. Let's take a look at Telcoin, Grass, Siliqual, PINO on Sol, ONDO, and SCI. Let's look at PINO on Sol. PINO, baby, PINO. PINO on Sol. Wow, PINO ripping to the upside on Sol, like you read about. 6 million market cap, too. Very small. Remember, I was talking about PINO like just a few days back, too. I mean, again, high risk meme. If you believe in the community, you think it could go, you get in. You know, it looks like it'll likely pull back. I don't like to chase when things are ripping like this. But look, it's funny. It's in that same flag. It's not perfect, but it's that same type of flag that all the altcoins are in. It looks like every altcoin's going to rip today, like everything. Somehow, some way, there's going to be some pump for Bitcoin and everything's just going to absolutely explode. I don't know for sure, but it's looking likely. It's looking likely. All right, we got Veronica. We got Hi from Boston. We got Thomas, Malaysia. Just keep putting your name in. I'm going to pick somebody. Keep it ripping. I'm looking. Crop Billy, baby. And just keep moving. I'm going to wait, and then we're going to just kind of just keep it ripping. And at one point, I'm gonna stop. And wherever it stops, we're going to, that's who it is. Wow, look at that thing ripping. Okay, 1147. Okay. And I can't. There. Oh. Gabby from Hungary. GABI. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Gabby from Hungary. Email cryptolifers@gmail. We love you. All right. And I want to put someone in the trading group too. Let's see here. Say TG. If you want to be in the trading group, put TG. TG, if you want to be in the trading group, put a TG if you want to be in the trading group. If you want to jump on into awesome gains every day, put a TG if you want to be in the trading group. Okay, here it comes. Wow, a lot of people. I'm flattered, honestly. That's amazing. Okay. Wow. And there. I'm almost like typical vibrations. Tripical vibrations, you're in. Email Crypto Lifers will give you access to the Discord. You got to get yourself a Discord, you're in. So 2 people, $100. Typical vibrations, you're in. All right. Email us all, everyone that got hooked up. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank you so much. Come back for more. Blessings on blessings. Let's take a look at ONDO. All right. Let's take a look at ONDO. Price action's kind of just sitting pretty here. Doing its thing. Hasn't lost the key area yet. Just kind of milling out. We could easily come up and go down. And so far, so good. We cooled off for a bit. I mean, it was out of control. Like, we finally cooled off. Thank the heavens, right? I mean, I guess, who knows? I didn't want it to cool off technically, right? But 84,000. We went to a high of 84,898.82. Unbelievable for Bitcoin. So that's kind of where we ended up leaving off here for BTC. All the altcoins are left in a beautiful flag, about to pump. The 1 hour, all the altcoins look like they're about to rip. Every single one of them. Is that the case? You never know. As long as Bitcoin goes sideways, they will rip. Look, everyone's in a form of the same flag. Every single coin. All right, this is just how it is. So look for this to consolidate a little more. Get tight. It might even be a little tighter like that. But ONDO looks like it's going to rip too. Next target for ONDO is 115. Once ONDO breaks $1, it's gone. That's it. Last chance to grab ONDO before it absolutely takes off, right? And then we got SEI, KMNO, BONGO the cat. Let's take a look at SEI. I like OXO. That thing is hot. SEI, same thing. Everything is in the same flag. All right, this is it. Like, I don't really like get your coin, find the flag. Either, you can either trade it if you want with a position here, stop loss below these wicks, and you go for a 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. SEI looks like it's going to 61 and going there soon. Once it breaks out of this to the upside, every single coin is in this. Now, if it doesn't, we're going to flop, drop back down to the 200 MAs on the 1 minute, on the 1 hour, and we'll go from there. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't guarantee it, but KMNO, right? KMNO looks a little more in a falling wedge flag, but a flag nonetheless. Okay. Look at that. The 4 hour for KMNO looks ready to rock. So that looks bullish to me. That's a bull flag. Look left to right. Have any support or resistance? No, but this thing just came out and ripped, huh? I know it didn't just come out, but 9 cents. This thing looks ready. That's a flag. Look how, you know, you're looking for hidden bullish, which you swing up. A little bit of resistance, which gave support. Your target at 26. I mean, it's all coming together. It looks pretty nice to me. What do you think? Looks like this thing can absolutely rip to the upside in an amazing way. And then the target there, what is 26 cents? I mean, that thing looks moonable. Low market cap, but it has some solid candles, so it doesn't look too bad. When the candles are really sparsed out, it's a little sketchy. But KMNO looks like it could make some gains here on the 4 hour time frame. From 15 to 26. Yeah, I'd keep KMNO on the radar for sure. Thank you. Looks interesting. Someone did their TA on that. It looks good to me. Remember, we found this corner, talked about it, maybe like a few days before that big break. And that's a bull flag. That's what we call a bull flag on the 4 hour time frame. All right. It also has hidden bullish divergence. Wow, man, these are like, the market's gonna explode. And now you have the skills. The lifers that have been studying with me for the last 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months, you have the skills. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm gonna be able, I think it's very likely I'm gonna be able to get back inside possibly. Oh, that's weird. I thought I just saw 84.5. But there you go. You start to lose that. Now you're rolling over a little bit. Now look, shoulder, kind of head, right shoulder. You see? Now that's going to drop to the 200 MA here at 83,000. Very likely. Very likely. You got to be able to understand what the markets are telling you. Now we want to see if Bitcoin dominance is going to drop. That's very, very important right now. If Bitcoin dominance drops, we're going to be in good position for the altcoins. If Bitcoin dominance, you know, there it goes. Look at that. I mean, that's altcoin season right there. Let's take a look. We'll take a look at it in all its entirety like we have. Get rid of the moving averages. Find your like areas of support or resistance. Really take it seriously. Look at the weekly. Double click it. So dominance formed a beautiful bottom around 39 cents. Hit a beautiful resistance and then began to rip. 50% was really a good place for it. It then made this rising wedge, which we talked about, and it bullishly broke out, which it was supposed to. There was the measured move, right? Pretty much what it did. It now has new support for sure. It broke this resistance. 57.7 is a key area where it's likely not going lower at the present moment in time. All coins are going to have to kind of play with Bitcoin here and there. It says that we're not going to have exactly the ripping season we want just yet. Let's take a look at where the stochastics are on the weekly. They're still coming down, which is a good sign. We don't want them pointing up just yet. We'd like them to reset and give the altcoins some love. We'd like to see them move down like so. Let's take a look at our 3-day. 3-day suggests this could be possibility, but there's also a chance that we're doing this. If we breach this and we start to go sideways, we'll know which position it is. The daily also looking pretty bullish to me, so it looks like that's kind of all we got. Bitcoin really may steal the show again. You know, it really may steal the show again. So the Bitcoin dominant suggesting that it goes sideways, gives the altcoins some love. So like I said before, it looks like this year just sideways is going to be good enough for the altcoins because Bitcoin has so much more dominance than ever. But it doesn't mean it's not going to give some love to the alts. But then when we make that, you know, 90K to 100K push, dominance is going to rip again. And just be careful. Looks like dominance is going to be a lot stronger this season than it was last time. And what's going to happen then when we let go just a little bit, the alts are going to rip. You see? So it's going to be more like big pump, let go a little bit. Like this. Big pump, let go a little bit, alts rip. Big pump, let go a little bit, alts rip. But it keeps the altcoins up with it. All right? That's what I foresee happening. It's going to be a little different than the last cycle because of how much money is in Bitcoin now. You got to take that into account. All right, it's just everything changes. The probabilities are not exactly the same. Okay. Okay. Moving forward, how many people we have here? Doesn't even matter. I don't have a chance to see. 3,000 people here on the live. 1,599 likes. $210 in chat revenue. I love y'all. Thank you. Funny, there's days I have 500 people here. We have more chat revenue. I'm not caring. I don't care about the chat. I just notice it. It's weird. It's like chat revenue is never dependent on how many people are on the stream. Never, never, never. All right. And Bitcoin really stole the show today too. People wanted to see what Bitcoin was doing. That was the most important thing. All right, let's take a look at Bongo the Cat and OXOAI. I like this OXOAI. Wow, I even took a dumb yesterday, which is, not perfect. But this is like, this thing has a very small market cap, could do numbers in the AI space, and it's in a very low place, right? Like this is, I just look at this as accumulation. So it did spike up nicely from 13 to 16, showing signs that people want to, get in. And look, it is making this flag very similar to everything else. And it is above the 200 MA. So there you have it. Like, look at the continue consolidate. This thing that may be some of the last chances you ever get to buy this thing at this price here at 16. It could go to zero. It's high risk too, but I mean, I like what I'm seeing there. So this is the possible next trade. The flag to the upside, right? Up to 86,008. Stop loss below. Let that 200 come into play. It's looking pretty nice, isn't it? 86,866. And the stop loss is at 83,538. And I just keep going. It's like a never-ending battle with me. 83,538. Like just constant with these charts. Looks like it's going to rip to the upside and bounce. The whole world decided, yeah, I mean, these are good prices. Everybody wants in on Bitcoin. Remember that. Everybody wishes they bought more. The whole world is going to wish they bought more. It's like gold. They're in the gold rush. I took the trade. We'll see what happens in the flag here. Every single flag seems has been doing pretty well, so we'll go from there. Another trade right there. Stop loss was put in at about 83,005. Take profit is at 86,008. Entry was about a minute ago. There you go. 5.82 risk reward ratio. Let's see if it can rip ski. Follow me at CryptoLifer33. I greatly appreciate it. Shout out to our channel sponsors, I Trust Capital. If you're afraid of custodying your own Bitcoin, this is a great place. They'll hold the Bitcoin for you. You won't have to worry about it. They're institutionally, they're connected to institutions. They're awesome. They're great. Like, they're regulated by the government. As far as I'm concerned, there's no loopholes with them. Redundancy in how they back up the Bitcoin. And when you leave, you get the Bitcoin. You don't have to transfer it back to $1. And the weekend, right? We had a huge pump this weekend. The ETFs missed it. They didn't get a chance to buy any of those prices. As it started to pump on Saturday, you couldn't go to your ETF, and you would either bought on Friday or you missed out. Could have been getting in all weekend long, 24 hours a day on your I Trust Capital account. So I think it's just better than the ETF when it comes to retirement, but you do whatever makes you happy. I Trust Capital also has new coins. They just added SUI recently when it was under about $2, $180, and now it's pumping back to the upside. Pretty awesome to give you that opportunity. Shout out to Crypto.tax, experts in cryptocurrency and DeFi tax preparation. This is my buddy Ernest Lee. He's a tax attorney and an accountant. He owns this Bored Ape, so he knows more about taxes when it comes to crypto than anyone, really. Book your free consultation today. It's getting to that time. You might as well get a handle on it now. Don't wait till next week or, wait till the springtime. Handle it now. It'll be the first time to really just get your taxes. You made some gains, pay $600 to $1,000, get the taxes done. You'll never have to think about it again. Look at SEI for the massive move. Can we get the pump up to 61? Altcoins are about to take off. It is looking like altcoins are about to take off. I repeat, altcoins are about to take off. Bitcoin looks like it may continue here too as well, but only time will tell. starting to pump pretty nicely out of the flag. We're already up on the trade. I'm the king of 3%. I told you I'm the king of 3%. I'm already up 3%. Let's take a look at Bongo the Cat. And send in your super chats for TAs and D-Dives. I'll take a look if there's any more coming in right now. Bongo the Cat. Okay, Bongo. I mean, it's in that same flag. Everything's in. It's almost like if everything moves, right? And there's that flag again. You can see it ripples through the whole internet. Bongo may get a gain. So, hey, I'm heavily invested in crypto. And I still want more. It's like never ends. I can't only imagine how people feel. That next target is 8 cents. That thing's got a very small market cap. It's got locked liquidity at 1.1 million. Looking good to me. Bongo on Sol looks like it could do numbers. There's really nothing saying it's going to stop. It's consolidating, getting tight, and has higher lows. Right? There's nothing you can say. The trend is intact for that coin. Trend is intact for that coin. Okay. If you want to join the trading group, go to cryptolifer.com and hit the link. We'll send you in there. I can't believe we did. We traded the 1 second. We did so many crazy things today. I can't even believe it. Crow Baby. Sam, your thoughts on SWELL on MEXC? We'll take a look at it. Good morning, Sam. Thanks for your share. SWELL, please. A lot of people stuck on SWELL. I feel like I put it out and they just like felt like it was the long-term callers. I don't know. Hey, can you dive into Fluid Tokens? It's a cross-chain project on Cardano and Bitcoin. Fluid Tokens. You see a retrace entry on DOGE. Do you see PINO listed on Binance in Crow? I don't know. Sending love from Thailand. Thoughts on Turbo? Turbo's hot, man. Can you look at Moonwell Lifer? Yeah, can we look at Stater? ETHBTC, SR Flip, daily time frame. We'll look at Stater and Moonwell here. I don't know if I can do every super chat anymore, man. Not after that bombardment. It's crazy. I'll try to get them all done. But we may have to realize, like, this channel may get to the bigger place where, like, I do the best I can at this point. I'll be here till like 3 o'clock every day. Like, I'm almost done. I love it though. I'm loving it. It's awesome. Stater looks hot. I like what it's doing. See how it rounded its bottom and then kind of came back to support? Likely going to pump. It's on Coinbase. I see this thing doing 100% gains pretty fast. Stater. Thank you. I like this. Is like it's above the 200 tight moving averages. It's like everything I go for. Nice, simple position. Makes sense. Clean. You know, not a lot of craziness. And the 200 MA basically coming up on price action on the 1 hour time frame. Lack of bearish momentum on the MACD, showing signs that it's consolidated nicely for a while. Getting ready for I think it's a DeFi protocol, right, that people use. Stater. That's about to blow, though. I mean, that TA looks very nice. Rock solid TA for sure. Rock solid TA. Tight moving averages on the high volume node, low stochastic, lack of bearish momentum in the MACD, falling volume and falling price, right? It's doing all the things that I like. It's doing all the things that I like. Bitcoin ripping to the upside since we jumped back into the trade. As we told you, up another 10%. We're ripping up 140. We're showing you how to make gains every day, and this thing's going to rip. We're going to go to 86.80, it looks like, for Bitcoin. All coins are going to rip. The whole market booming to the upside, and it looks like it's going to happen. I mean, how could I leave these streams? Insanity. Armando, Ricardo, we love you. Good morning. Thank you for all you share. And people really want SWELL. People are stuck on this SWELL coin. It's just an in and out quick coin, man. Damn, people got like obsessed with this puppy. The bot just entered another long too. So the bot really just liking the longs as well. Pretty crazy. And I've been looking at SWELL on Bybit. Yeah, SWELL's getting sold off. Easy, quick coin, right? People got in early. So I guess what people is, they jumped into a trading group, thought it was the hottest thing since sliced bread when I swung traded. Got stuck in it, right? You can't do that. I mean, this coin has a very small market cap. I'm not saying it's over, but it's tiny, right? It's very high risk. Eventually the sell-off could stop and it could definitely pump back to the upside. You just don't have a lot to go on. It's very high risk. It's a brand new coin. In and out on this thing, man. For me, I was in and out. 6-7 hours, done. See, restake Swell ETH, Swell Network, AMA with Big Cat. Yeah, so you can restake, you can stake your ETH and get a STE token, then stake that. They both give you APY, so you can basically earn 6%, 3% on the ETH, 3% on the liquid ETH, right? And that's liquid staking. Well, you get an actual token that represents the token that you staked, then you can use that token to actually stake too as well. It's pretty crazy. Some of them actually just gave you fees with doing nothing. You didn't even have to do anything at all. You just actually got the restaking fee back for holding the token in the wallet. Bitcoin booming to the upside, about to go absolutely ape to the upside. I mean, absolute beautiful trade. Again, we're already in the money here. And growing accounts, growing accounts, growing accounts. Can you make it rain, baby? Can you make it rain? Can you make it rain, baby? Can you make it rain? Boom, 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 boom. Bitcoin just doing Damage cheese all over the place over here. It's looking good on every time frame. For now. I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin for now. 84,500, almost hit 85,000 on the stream live. Unreal. Let's take a look at ETHBTC. It finally did the flip, says my man. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at ETHBTC. And I like it on Binance here. Funny, I had it in this flag and it did dump out of the flag as suggested, ETH Bitcoin. Let's look at it on the weekly. Remove your moving averages so you don't see spaghetti everywhere. I mean, resistance right here, right? It bounced. At the same time, it looks like they may move together. Bitcoin's on a bit of a tear, so ETH's going to have to go real hard to beat up on it. You see what I mean? Like ETH, I don't know if ETH is pumping as hard. Bitcoin is just ripping. It does suggest we eventually will get the move. And there's a bullish divvy on the weekly, is there? Slightly bullish divergence. It could be stronger on the weekly time frame. Wait, take a look at the 3-day chart. You're getting overbought. You take a look at the daily chart. You're overbought. You take a look at the 4-hour chart. It says you could rock right here. SR flip right there on the 4-hour. We really need to see the 4-hour put in the work here and get the pump. If you really want to see, again, I believe SOL Bitcoin is the chart you want to see now. It's not ETH Bitcoin anymore. It's SOL Bitcoin. The trade is pumping to the upside, booming. If you took it, I just gave you the entry right there. I got in right in front of you. And if we're up nicely, beautifully in the trade already. You see, we made massive gains in the stream already, over $1,000 in the stream. It's been 2 hours. If you make $1,000 in 2 hours, you're doing pretty good with your life. And we make more than that, right? Through sponsorships, the stream, all this awesome stuff. May God bless us all. And may God bless the channel. And for all of you coming every day, I really appreciate it. You make the stream unbelievably amazing. Unbelievably amazing. 84,678 for Bitcoin. And the stochastics are about to pump to the upside. Low stochastics touching the 21-day moving average in the flag. It's everything that I go for. All right. Thoughts on Crow? Thank you. All right. That was one of the big rippers too, to the upside. And Moonwell, I think someone asked about Moonwell. If they didn't, I'll just check on it anyway. Moonwell's hot. To me, Moonwell is about to moon well. Like it does. It was mooning well when the market was kind of subpar. Now the market's amazing. And it's in the 618 golden pocket. I wouldn't be surprised if Moonwell starts to rip from somewhere around here and gets all the way to 16. Moonwell about to do a double up, in my humble opinion. Moonwell, baby, Moonwell. Can you check World Brain Coin on Arbitrum, please? Thoughts on Crow? Thank you. Okay, and I think we got all the super chats done. I don't think we missed any. Life in AI TV. Go to Veli. WBTC on Arbitrum, please. I don't know if anybody will be able to find that much. Let's see. WBC on Arbitrum. World Brain on MEXC. So that's it. Came out with a nasty wick. I don't know if it got an air job sold off, dumped, and now it's in a bit of a flag on the smaller time frames. I mean, I'd stay away. I don't know what it is. I'd have to do heavy research on it. You really like it? Seems to be in the flag. Everything else is in. So if all those other altcoins rip, this will rip too. Just very low volume and very sketchy. Yeah. Especially on MEXC. It might be on Arbitrum with more volume though. On MEXC, it's just a little sketch. Looks like it could continue to pump. You might have found a gem. I don't want to hate, you know, you probably did. And it is in a bull flag. Does it come out here, WBTC? It probably should, right? There it is right there on Arbitrum, right? BTC got jealous because the lifers got to 70K first and straight up melted our faces. Blessing, Sam. Much deserved success. Shout out to the official Gem Class podcast. God bless you, man. Thank you. Shoe Beats. Ask Check Doge. Fetch USDT. And thoughts on Crow. Yeah, I mean, this coin is interesting. Could do some pumpage. I don't know. It's okay. Too many memes, though. I mean, it is in that little flag. You know, the same thing that I just showed you. And it seems to have got some legs here. So many. It's crazy how many coins can just get to $1 million, $10 million. I find it insane. Absolutely insane. 84,690 for Bitcoin. Look like we're going to continue to pump out this flag to the upside here on MEXC. Shout out to anyone to jump into MEXC. Link in the description. Lowest fees of any single exchange in the game. They also have a Ferrari lucky draw. Imagine winning a Ferrari on MEXC. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Shout out to everybody here on the live. We love you. We appreciate you. And we thank you so much for jumping on in. So many coins, so many things to think about, so many things to talk about, so many things to discuss. So many opportunities in the market. Sometimes it gets overwhelming. You have to just sit there and be like, wait, what's going on? I got a fetch chart inside the trading group. And again, it's like there's really nothing else to say here. Everyone's like, what's up with my coin? I'm like, your coin's going to in the flag just like every coin. And if you rip it, I mean, you're going to rip. And you're going to continue to rip. The bigger target fine I can give you, because that's, you know, is 250 for fetch. And once you get above that 200 MA, you're gone. And it looks like you're about to do it here on the 1 hour time frame out of these flags. So I see a big move here all around the board for every coin in the game, man. This looks like it's going from 150 to 2, you know. Any chance to look at Immutable X? Appreciate it. Shout out to Ahmed. Check Doge. Thoughts on Crow? I bet you Crow has the same flag on the 1 hour time frame. This flag just a little more. You can see Crow's flag is there, but it's just elongated. It's more hyped. It's more like I'm gonna really rip out of the rising wedge. Okay. Look for Crow to continue to break out. I saw it as a double bottom here, and it did boom. Target was 17, and it's only a matter of time. It's a great project. People know about it, right? It's huge. They have a big team. It's a multi-billion. It's a big company. I'd see it continuing to go. Watch this 1 hour. It's probably gonna rip. Every altcoin looks good to me. This is telling me that something big is happening this afternoon. Something big is happening this afternoon. It's just like we're going to get an eruption. You know, hold on to your seats. Like grab a flag, find a flag, and hit a flag. I mean, this thing, it looks like everything is about to lift off SpaceX style. So Doge beat us to the punch. See, Doge did it. See, everything hasn't done it yet. Doge did it first. So you're looking for this flag, almost every single coin to rip. And Doge already did it. Doge headed back to, what, that 70 cents and to $1. Doge just taking off with that Elon connection, the government, that whole idea, just Doge just ripping. So this is the flag that everything's in, but Doge just front ran it and pumped before everything else. Pretty interesting. Starting to get a slight pullback there for Bitcoin. But so far, it looks like we'll flag out before we lose any of the sauce. All right. Immutable X, because I believe gaming hasn't hit right, should be kind of... Yeah, look, it's in the same flag. I'm telling you right now, you're about to pump out of a flag on us every coin. Same flag. Seems boring, right? I don't mean to be rude. I'm just telling you, this is what's likely going to happen. This flag is on every single coin. I own this coin. I like Immutable X. And gaming will start to take off with numbers, in my humble opinion. With numbers. IMX looking nice. So you can see how I find the cycle in the altcoins. 90% of coins are going to look exactly the same. Ready to rocket out of this flag to the upside. And we already gave you Immutable X down here in the cup and handle. So far, so good. It's ripping from 119. All right. I got into Immutable X a long time ago. All right. Bitcoin looks like it's going to continue to rip to the upside. Out of control, man. The energy is at its apogee. This is awesome. This is awesome. I just can't believe it. The fact that Bitcoin is absolutely ripping in the way it is just amazing. Super chats, FLDT, Lightlink, and Turbo. Wow. Is there a community? Steve Soul is kind of where the road, but they bring the coin back. They all met tomorrow. Has anyone else had their account for a week? They froze my account yesterday. It's so frustrating. Sorry to hear that. Just email Crypto Livers or hit up Jamie, Zeno, if you're inside the trading group. Yeah. Lightlink and Turbo. Turbo is just another coin that's going to rip. It's very likely. All right. Very likely Turbo is going to rip. I mean, it's simple. It's got a great community. It was airdropped. It wasn't even airdropped. It was like done the right way by someone who wasn't there to gouge. Didn't even think it was going to go where it went. You know, completely organic. So give this some time. I mean, there's probably 1,000 people hitting this thing. Turbo for wrapped ETH. I believe we have the right one. Yeah, $600 million market cap. I mean, Turbo's just in this cup and handle. You can see it kind of made this bigger channel, but it ripped out this falling wedge. It's going to do damage. Head back up to the channel, at least, in my humble opinion, then go from there. And then if it breaks out of this, it's going to, you know. And there you have it. I've seen this many times in my life, right? It will come up, come down, and then it will be gone. Probably come for the retest before it rips, though. Target for Turbo takes you somewhere to 22 1/10%. At the price right now, I mean, that's going to bring the market cap to like 1.8 billion. That's hot. Lightlink. Never, I think we went over Lightlink like, I don't know, what is it, like a week ago? I mean, that's got a tiny market cap. $2 million. Sketchy, right? KuCoin, Gate.io. Ethereum layer 2. Let's DApps Enterprise offer instant classes. I guess. I don't know. Gasless transactions on Ethereum, I guess. Bitcoin getting that pump. 84,674. About to continue to rip. Right now, it looks like it's going to rip. Like, absolutely just like it's about to tear it up. So look. I mean, just going a massive move here, right? This is just insanity. And this is the stuff I'm doing in the trading group all day long. Just tracking price action viciously, just all over it. Just absolutely nailing it. And showing you guys what I believe is happening and making it happen and putting my money where my mouth is every single day here on the channel. Wow, so many super chats. Unbelievable. Okay, FLDT. Fluid tokens. Just came out. I don't know anything about it, but it's sad that it went from a penny to 15 cents pretty fast, though. I didn't get a piece of it. Would have liked to have known a while back. I mean, the volume just doesn't look good to me. This is something I would have to hold and just leave alone. I just don't like the way the volume looks, but if it's a hot token, maybe it can pump. Fluid tokens, FLDT. I got to take a look at it now and see what the heck it is. FLDT. $3 million market cap. I don't know, man. That's like blockchains that levels your assets over a world of innovative financial services, trustless services. Seems like a great idea over Cardano and Bitcoin. Seems like a cool idea. Cardano now interoperable with Bitcoin through fluid tokens. Okay. I mean, if Cardano gets ripped, this could do damage, right? It seems like a good idea. I like it. You may be onto something new. People would have to do their research. Volume's really small for me, which is a little sketchy. Okay. Bitcoin looks like it's about to blast out of this flag here. Look, it just looks very likely to move. See how the Stokes are turning and the flag is turning here. Bitcoin looks very likely like it's going to pump out this little flag here. Just doing TA till my hand hurts every single day. It never ends. There's always another coin, another idea, another setup, another possibility. It's never enough. It's never enough gains, baby. I like that setup right there. I'm gonna let that cook, but I think I'm gonna get into it. If I do, I'm gonna show my trading group. If I do add, I'm already in a trade right now, though. So as you can see, almost every single thing looks like it's gonna pop. And I could elaborate and go over Bitcoin more and more, but and so if you're not in a flag, finding a flag, searching for a flag, nailing a flag on these altcoins, I don't know what to tell you. All right. There's a community, Steve, so I don't know what he's saying. Yeah. Hey, Sam. Hoppy at 618. Good support. Old resistance. Did he do arc block or Profi? No. Did I have to? Was I supposed to? Right. Arc block's just been getting slammed, honestly. You know? Some shady crypto group guy was showing it. I feel like. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know about anybody else other than myself, but I don't trust any of these Patreon people. So take a look here. You know, it's still in a falling wedge. I like the project if it can, but it's got to do a double bottom here and really hold. Compared to the rest of the market, Arc Block's a little lagging. It is showing an Adam and Eve double bottom. That could really be the bottom, though. Here, look, Adam. There's your Eve. And so consolidation breaks above the 200 in the daily, rips. And yeah, I do believe it will get back to this all-time high. Almost every coin will. So I believe it will. And this is probably your best chances to buy it right now. All right. In my humble opinion. Sam or anyone, do you trade on altcoin in a flag or the 1 hour on spot or futures? Either one. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're comfortable with. Mainly spot. Arc and Profi is something you would actually consider converting to a higher play. I would not touch Arc Block. No, it's not mine. I like Profi better than Arc Block. Yeah, Profi's been around. I've traded it on and off. I mean, look at that. I thought it was going to consolidate there back in July. Last time I really looked at it on Coinbase. I thought it was also on, I think it's Pro on NEXA, but it's Profi. Yeah, there it is. I mean, lower volume on NEXA than Coinbase, so, you know, it's probably better off to buy it on Coinbase. But it is just consolidating here inside of a flag. And it's likely going to continue to pump. Very small coin, no one to sell it off, so it's just kind of going sideways until its next bigger move. 267 is the target for Profi. That's where I see it going. Finally put together the master list with ChatGPT. I have over 60 coins. Got to do something amazing. I know who was that told people to buy. I knew who that was that told me to buy. He's a, amen, right? Yo, Sammy, currently 4:30 here down, and I'm at the gym. There's no better pre-workout than being with the lifer. God bless, brother. Jesus loves you. Thank you. Thank you. 84,500. We're still kind of holding the zone here on the bottom of the channel. Looking for this bigger flag to eventually break out for Bitcoin and get our move on. Otherwise, we're going to drop down to the bottom of the pattern. Hit that 200 MA. Maybe it's a shoulder head on the right shoulder, and we are done. That is a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance, right? Hey, you got to take a shot. You never know. You never know, especially in price disco. Everybody, I love you. I'll be back in the group throughout the day, teaching you guys, showing you guys, and updating you what I see happening into Bitcoin. God bless you all. Thank you for being here. May you have a wonderful time. Hope you learned something. Hope you stayed positive, and may you stay blessed no matter what. If I'm missing a super chat as it's coming in, I forgot. I greatly apologize. But my eyes hurt, my hands hurt. I always have to take a break. You have to remember, even before the stream, I started doing this a long time ago. This person, I like this person. It's been a few days since I've been in the group. I must say at first I was skeptical, but I took a shot and came in the group. So far, the group helped me a lot in staying calm and keeping my emotions like fear and greed to a minimum, which made it possible to get some initial profits. Never fight the trend is the phrase that will stick with me the most. Amen. Identifying that trend, knowing and understanding where those lows are, and using those lows to your advantage. So important. Okay. I feel like I could live stream to the end of time. Still, we have 2,230 people here on the live that like this sauce, that like what's going on here. May God bless you all. I love you all. I appreciate everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in, and may you have a blessed day. And that's my, I can't believe it. We hit another all-time high today for Bitcoin. The channel hit another all-time high. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I'm also going to do videos that are pre-recorded about different coins, different setups, different ideas, separate from the live stream. So more entertainment your way, always. Hit that like button, get that notification bell so you can find out when we post those videos. And we have a lot of content right now that I think you would really like to dive into. That'll blow your mind. Videos about the DXY and how it really works in the world markets. Something that may kind of help you and you may like. Everybody, I love you. I thank you. I'll be back tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. May God bless each and every one of you. And thank you so much for your most precious asset, which is your time. You made the show amazing. May God bless. I'll see you tomorrow. All-time highs, baby. Crypto is life.